Okay, so catch this vision. The conflict in your marriage actually leads to deeper connection. I know there's going to be people watching this. You're like, you're crazy. That's never happened in my marriage. And I don't have any kind of hope that in the future we will have conflict that leads to deeper connection. I would say if that's your history, you probably need some new skills. So I just have a couple recommendations for you to try to help you in your conflict. Because conflict in marriage is not the problem. It's the way some couples are having conflict that's the problem. So the number one recommendation I have for you today is this. When you're going into a heavier conversation, you need to confront your spouse about something, and there's nothing wrong with that. We need to be dealing with stuff. Have your goal in the beginning. How can I lower anxiety going into this conversation? You could use what they call a soft startup. Hey babe, I love you, and my goal with you is connection, and that's why I want to have this conversation. You mean so much to me that I want to work through this. That's an example of a soft startup. There's lots of other examples. You can use your own words. But the point is lowering anxiety as we're going into that heavier conversation. And the second recommendation I have for you today, and honestly, there's several other things I could say about this, but I don't want to have a 10-minute video. The second thing I would say is to seek to understand. Make your goal understanding, generally in your communication, but specifically in your conflict. And when I say that, is this what I first mean. Do some investigation in your own heart to understand how you're feeling and what you need so you can put it out there to your spouse. And then seek to understand your spouse and their perspective. Just a couple of recommendations. I hope that's helpful. Y'all be blessed.